Hello, this is Dakota Grady with the Your Money Hour podcast. I want to welcome you to the first episode, tell you a little about who I am, where we're going from this podcast, and how we're going to focus on changing your life, helping you change your life. That's right, it's about you, life, money, and business. So before we get started, let me tell you a little about who I am. My name is Dakota Grady. I am from South Carolina originally. Let me share a little about my story and my background. My mom and dad have 7 children. That's right, 7 children. You may have heard of the Brady Bunch, but we're the Grady Bunch because my last name is Grady. Go figure. We grew up on low income family. Well, we were a low income family, and we grew up on welfare, which is government assistance, food stamps, and WIC. WIC means Women, Infant, Children, for those who don't know. And government assistance is basically a handout. My mom and dad didn't make a lot of money. My dad, he worked in like plants, mills, and manufacturing plants and mills. And my mom, she cleaned houses as well as she worked at dry cleaners. So they didn't make a lot of money. So we were able to get government assistance, which helps us get food. And I remember times going to the store. If you can see me now, I'm a small guy, but I love to eat. But I remember feeling so ashamed because we were on welfare, and I just felt like our self-esteem was so low because we got food stamps. I love getting food, I love to eat, but just getting food stamps made me feel so ashamed. There were times when we used our oven to heat our home. There was also a time when my mom and dad took my sister, our brother, my sister and my brothers, and me over my grandmother's house because our power got disconnected. Those were two things that helped me to want to pursue a life greater than what I had growing up. So I had the gift of handling money well. I started my first job when I was about 14 years old, worked at the car wash to earn income. Then I graduated high school, worked at the car wash for like 2.5 years, and went to college and got my first degree in welding. I went to school for welding because I wanted to get a degree in something that could help me make money really quickly. Well, during that time, I found a professor. She saw some potential in me before I got my first degree. And she got me connected to a college in Kentucky called Berea College. And at Berea, I studied to get a bachelor's degree in marketing. So 2001, I graduated from my community college in Greenville, South Carolina, got my associate degree in welding. Then I pursued a bachelor's degree in marketing at Berea College in 2001 and met my wife there as well. So 2001, 2005 was when I attended Berea College, and my last year of college I was afraid because at that point, even though I went to school for 6 years, 2 years at the community college and then 4 years at Berea College, I still didn't know what I wanted to do with my life. So I graduated, got a job, went back home in South Carolina, and I was auditing collection agencies. Yes, the people who call you when you don't pay your bills. That's right, I audited collection agencies. I traveled around the country about 3 years doing that, and I didn't feel like the job was fulfilling. I decided to go back to school in 2008. Well, no wait, I quit my job. I didn't have it lined up, but I knew that what I was doing wasn't my purpose, wasn't my calling. I went back to school in 2009, started studying for another bachelor's degree in accounting. 2011, I graduated from the University of South Carolina Upstate in South Carolina, and I had my second bachelor's degree in accounting. But all along, I felt like still I didn't know what I wanted to do with my life. Fast forward, during that time of going to school, I found out, I knew I already had the gift of handling money. And I know that people struggle financially, so I decided I wanted to be a financial coach. So I started coaching people in 2010, helping them to handle money on purpose. And I started speaking as well. I started doing Toastmasters, and then I started my business in speaking in 2015. So fast forward, I moved from Greenville to Oklahoma for a year, Oklahoma to Tennessee, which is now where we reside, outside of Nashville. during that process, I found out I wanted to be a financial coach and a speaker. So I'm doing that as well as doing accounting. I'm using my skills. I started an accounting business recently. So in a nutshell, I want to help people to become who they were created to become. Because I believe you live one time, why not live your life fully and become who God created you to become? And what we're doing that is to get your money in order. Take care of money God's ways, because His ways work. Whether you are struggling financially or you're doing well, handling money God's ways works every time. And what I mean God's ways as a follower of Jesus, I mean handling money that honors Him by budgeting, getting out of debt, saving for retirement, rainy days, giving, and living life the way you were called to live it. And I believe by doing that, handling money God's ways, people are going to become who God created them to become. In the process, they're able to give more and help people become who God created them to become as well. So it's a cycle. So my goal with this podcast is to help people to handle money God's ways, 1, and 2, to help people to create businesses and learn and grow. Because one way you create wealth, in my opinion, is through having a business. So if you're a business owner, I hope this podcast can help you. I'm going to be interviewing people who have businesses, talk about different aspects of a business to help you grow your business and become a business that thrives and grows and helps people change their lives as well. In the last part, we're going to talk about life, because life happens to us, good and the bad. So I want to help people to handle money, take care of their businesses, and also talk about life experiences. So I want to welcome you, and I want to invite you to share the podcast. I'm going to do a weekly podcast, so hopefully it'll be some value added to your life, because it's your life, and I want to help you to maximize your life so that you can live life fully. Welcome to the Your Money Hour podcast. This is Dakota Grady signing off, and I hope that you share it on social media, Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, all the other social media platforms out there. You can also connect with me on my website at dakotagrady.com and sign up for my freebie. It's there for you to get for just signing up, join my newsletter. That goes out every month, once a month, to give you information that can impact your life and help you change your life financially. So thank you for this opportunity to serve you, and I look forward to you coming along with me on this journey.